Hello everyone, my name is Red Panda Studios and today I will be giving you a tour of my 1-year-old survival world titled A Epic World. And yes, I know, I am guilty of incorrect grammar. It is supposed to be an epic world, but hey, what can you what can you do to me? I was 1 year younger, so I'm just free of any mistakes. I'm just kidding, by the way. But yeah, I have not cheated at all. There's no cheats been done on this world. It is full survival. And yeah, without further ado, enjoy the video. So whenever you spawn into the world, we have a sign commemorating the name. I know, yes, I know. It is grammatically incorrect. A epic world is supposed to be an, but I thought I would honor the original naming of the world and keep it that way. So whenever you turn around, we have a little monument and a beacon kind of showing off the spawn point of the world. And then over here, we have the map wall. And this shows off all of the things that I've built in the world within like a 2,000 block radius. And there we are right in the middle of it, that tiny little green dot. And hopefully I will get to show off most of it in this world tour. I thought in the future I can go more in depth on specific parts of my world, but for now we're going to give a relatively general tour. So you walk down this road towards everything, and you're greeted with this kind of creepy noise. That's what you're greeted with, but also this like passageway. And I really like the arches. I think they look like faces. I think that looks really cool. And then once you immerse in that, you're greeted with the flower and bee area. And I think this looks really pretty, to be honest. One thing that you do have to manage to do, though, is not punch any of the bees, because I have personal experience with saying this, but they will kill you. All of them will poison you, and then they'll die, and it's not a good deal. So the first build coming up is my take on the Waterloo Monument, which is kind of like a grass pyramid sort of shape. And instead of building a lion on top of it, I built a cat because I didn't know really how well to build a lion. And the Waterloo Monument in real life is supposed to show the place where Napoleon was defeated. And I thought this would just be kind of something cool to build kind of cool to see on your way up from where you started back there. So you turn to the right, and this is where the main show happens, as you can kind of see everything all at once, which I will get to. And this area specifically on the left is sort of the area where I started out. This house was my first house, and this area within a couple hundred blocks, not a couple hundred blocks, within 100 blocks was a village. And I created this house to look like another villager house. Obviously it doesn't look identical, but I wanted to make it look vaguely similar, but with my own like take on it. And so inside there's not a lot to see, it's just some chests and some furnaces. Your general stuff. It's not very pretty. It's functional though. And then we have chicken cookers because a man's gotta eat. Then right here we have my villager area, and it's within like kind of the side of a hill, which I thought was a neat idea. And then we have a kind of gate to make sure none of them escape, because we're controlling like that. I'm controlling like that. And yeah, so all of these roses right here commemorate each of the iron golems that was brutally murdered to create the place that you are going to see in front of you. And yeah. So you walk in, and here's the area. And there's villagers of pretty much every kind of profession in this little room. You get your librarians, your fletchers, your stonemasons, your fishers, you got everything for the whole family. And then you walk down here and you have even more villagers. And now I haven't filled up the ones in these rows, but mostly down here, all of them are in their own little stations, cooped up within one little block, working for me with, their own freedom, totally. They could leave this place totally if they wanted to. I'm not keeping them here against their wills. And yeah, that's pretty much the villager area. So turning around, going this way, we have sort of a little like fishing dock, and it is themed around warped uh, items from the Nether. I just thought that looked really cool, and I wanted to make a build out of it, and I thought this would be a good opportunity. So you walk in, and there's a bed for if you get tired of fishing, and there is some storage within the floors that it's sort of hidden, but it also matches the floor, so it's cool. And you go to the dock, you can fish a little bit, you can jump on some lily pads, it's a good time. Then, coming over here, we have my horse stables. And I haven't had these for too long because I haven't needed horses too much because I have my wings and my elytra, but I thought this would be a good addition to my world anyways. So you have all the horses here, and oh, they're making out. Oh, I better leave them alone. Oh, they're making out too. Okay, never mind. They're all making out, except for you, Bruno. You're a gamer. Yeah. So I think Sylvester is my best horse, and I'm trying to breed. I'm pretty sure it is. What's your name? Thomas and Sylvester, since they're my best horses. I've tried to breed them several times to make a really good horse, but that hasn't ended too well. Jeff Jr. and this guy are the children of them, but they aren't the best horses. And then I forgot to mention, over here is a little area to test how high the horse can jump. And the highest a horse can jump is 5 blocks tall, which seems much higher than you'd think they could, but they can. And so I have a little tester there. Flying over here, we have a giant chest, which I thought was really cool. And there is a YouTuber who has really inspired me to make this world and continue making it. His name is IBX Toycat, Minecraft YouTuber. You guys should watch him. And he has suggested multiple times for people to build giant chests within their world, which sounds very specific, but I mean, I could see the appeal. It's something that I'm pretty sure everyone playing Minecraft has seen, and it's very iconic, and it's cool to build things scaled up, as you will see me using more on throughout the tour. And within this chest is a smaller double chest, and within that double chest is another chest. And eventually I'm going to fill up this room with rows and rows of chests, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. And then over here is a cake commemorating the 1-year anniversary of my Minecraft world. There's a little candle on top of it. 1-year anniversary, April 7th, 2021. Because I created this world April 7th, 2020. Coming back to over here, I have a to-do list up there. I'm not going to read that out. It's just about things I would like to do on the world. And sort of within the wall, I have a cat and dog house for all of my, well, you guessed it, cats and dogs. So down here, I have the cats on this side, and the doggies on this side. And I will show you my favorite cat. Don't tell the others. This one is my favorite. His name? G. Don't pronounce it any other way or it'll hurt his feelings. Over here are my dogs. I don't love them as much. I'm just kidding. And right here we have another amazing cat named Ricky Grime, after Rick Grimes, the main character of my favorite TV show, The Walking Dead. And he is watching TV which features animals, which I thought was pretty cool. So walking back up outside, if we go right here, yeah, I'll show this off. This is the main attraction, my main house in my world. And one of the reasons that I never stuck with any of my old worlds was because I was always unhappy with the finished product of my house, and I would always just create a new survival world out of habit to like build a better house. But with this world, from the moment I created it, I knew that I would stick with it. You just have to tell yourself that you're gonna stick with it. I mean, if you absolutely hate the world, don't stick with it. But I really like the world, and I have ever since. And so if we walk up to the front of it, we have to ring the doorbell as the sign commands us. Anybody home? I guess no one's home, so let's just walk in. Yeah, so you have a little sound that sounds, I guess, whenever you walk in the door. I think that's really cool. It's one of the Minecraft songs, but with note blocks. And so yeah, this is the main room. There's not really any function of this room other than a ender chest, and there is a crafting table in the ceiling. There is a bookshelf, a little rug here with a small TV, a moose head, and that's pretty much it on the top story. But the real fun goes down in the basement. And that sounds kind of weird now that I'm saying it out loud, but yeah. So we have my bedroom right here with a double blue bed. And to the right, we have a lamp, which features a dragon egg as the base of the lamp, which I thought was a really, really cool idea that I found on the web, on the internet. Going to the other side, parallel to the lamp, we have the bathroom with, might I add, a functioning shower. How nice. And you can turn it off once you are done bathing. And you can, use the toilet because you look like you need to use the toilet. I'm just kidding. And you can wash your hands and look at yourself in the mirror. Coming out of my bedroom, we have the sort of utility and maintenance room featuring some brewing stands, a work-in-progress smelting room, blast furnaces, and also another dragon egg display on top of an anvil and a netherite block, because I'm rich and I can do that. Coming down here, we have some portal frames, and then behind that is diamond blocks. And the portal frames you're not naturally able to obtain in survival, so I got an exploit which makes you basically mass produce them. Not mass produce, but you can make them pretty well. And I just thought it looked pretty cool in my house, and so I added it. Going to the right of this is my enchantment room, which, believe it or not, has full enchants. Doesn't look like it would have max enchants, but it does. And off to the sides are some armor that I can enchant, a grindstone, and some anvils. And then opposite of that is the pool room, the indoor pool. And this room serves no purpose outside of just fun. And underneath the floor of the pool is a conduit, which allows me to breathe underwater for as long as I want. So I can just swim eternally. Pretty cool. You can hop out of the water, and you can just chill on one of the beach chairs, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, you can't exactly lay down in Minecraft, but it would be cool if you can. And above here is a hot tub. Ah, yes, very hot. So then walking back upstairs, that is most of my basement done. And across from there is my storage room. And I actually built this storage room before I even built my house, featuring a bunch of dragon heads. And yeah, I've spent tons of time in here, sorting, getting items, putting items back, and I really like it. And then we have two little portraits of my face. Do you see the resemblance? I think you do. So going back up, there is another exit to my, entrance as well, to my storage room, which is next to my house. And above there features 3 of the flags of the countries I've lived in: the USA, Norway, and Belgium. And then similar to the storage room entrance, we have a mine entrance. And I'm not going to go down there since it takes a long time to get back up. But yeah, down there is the mine, where I mine, at night, might I add. Over here is a work in progress, but I am still very, very proud of it. This is a neighborhood called Plainview Estates that I add to every week or so. And this is for people visiting my world. Some of my friends live in the houses here. And yeah, they're just small houses, and I'm really, really proud of them. And I think in a future video, I will do a tour of each individual house and talk about them. I think that'd be really cool. Over here, I have my crop farm and my livestock farm, whenever I need food. And down here, I have my sugarcane farm, my automatic sugarcane farm, which I can just stand down there and it'll give me sugarcane for my fireworks. And then possibly my favorite thing in this whole world right here is the red panda. It's a statue of myself. Again, another suggestion from the YouTuber IVX Toy Cat was to build a replica of yourself in your world, which I thought was a really good idea, and I did. Down here, we have a little panda enclosure. It took me a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get these eyes over, like through fast nether travel from my nether portal over there. And another grouping of animals that took me a lot of time is these mushrooms. I had spent multiple streams. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, the same name, Red Panda Studios. Shameless plug. But I have spent multiple streams trying to find a mushroom island, and a couple weeks ago I found one. And I walked 30,000 blocks back to my house to get these guys home from the island. And it was not fun, but they're here, and I don't exactly know what to do with them. Maybe comment below what I should do with the mushrooms. But yeah. And flying way back over here, we have a village that is in the middle of conquering. I have already conquered it, but I'm in the middle of sort of making it as efficient as the other village. And right here, we have a sort of sheep farm with all 16 colors of sheep. And so if I need any certain dye, I can just come down here, shear a couple sheep, and I could be on my way. So flying back up, you can really see how much of my world is lit up at night because of all the torches. And eventually I'm going to light up a lot more of it, but that's the way it is for now. And over here is this right here, this giant flat part of land is going to be my city. And this city I have not worked on yet. I have spent so many hours flattening it and adding on dirt. And I even made a little center of town with the well. But I have not worked on actually making the skyscrapers in it. But maybe by the time I make another world tour, I will have finished out the city and you can see a comparison. And then another cool thing that has no use, just like my pool, is this giant pyramid that I made. And some villagers that are there. Yeah, this took me just a ton of sandstone and it has no use. But I think, oh boy, there's a creeper. Oh, I'm gonna run. It was about to blow up. But yeah, it has no use outside of just looking cool. Just like me. And right here, I almost forgot to mention, right here, I have built a fake old village. As of the Village and Pillage update, they updated villages to look better. And I thought to commemorate my youth, as I've played Minecraft for a long time, I remember what the older villages look like. And so I built a replica of an old village. And yeah, I think that is going to do it for the world tour. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you really liked it. And also make sure to comment below what you'd like to see me build in my world in the future. Some areas that you'd like to see explored more in the world, and also some, content you'd like to see in the future. So my name is Red Panda Studios. Have a good day.